Welcome to the video lesson on writing a decimal as a percent. We've thought about similar things to this before, but nothing quite like this. Hopefully some things will look familiar along the way though. So our goal is to get from this decimal and write it as something which is a percent. Now before we continue, I just want to let you know that anything that's written as a percent means whatever the number is out of 100. For example, 2% means 2 out of 100. Let's say in the last math test you got a 98, a 98%. That means you got 98 points out of a possible 100. So anything as a percent means that number out of 100. So you can write that number as the numerator and 100 as the denominator. Okay, so we need to write this number here as a percent, so something out of 100. Let's check what our first step is. Our first step is to write the decimal as a fraction with a denominator of 100. What that means for the first one, please write this down on your guided note. What that means is we have 52 out of 100. How I know this is because we would say this as 52 hundredths. So because it's 52 hundredths, that written as a fraction is 52 out of 100. Hopefully just try and remember how you would say it as if you're saying it in words, and then use that to write it as a fraction. Okay, so we've done step 1. Yay, let's find out what step 2 is. Step 2 is convert the fraction to a percentage. Okay, so before I said that a percentage just means that number out of 100. So before we were going from a percent to a fraction, but now we want to go the opposite way. So what 52 out of 100 is as a percent is 52%. Let's do the next one together. That's step 2. Okay. Next one. Write the decimal as a fraction with a denominator of 100. Okay, I would say this decimal as 5 hundredths. So if I was to write that as a fraction, I'd write 5 hundredths, or 5 out of 100. Okay, now step 2, convert the fraction to a percentage. 5 out of 100, written as a percentage, is 5%, because 5% means they got 5 out of 100. Okay, pause the video. Try doing step 3 there's number 3 on your own, and when you finished it, press play, and then see if you did it correctly, because I'll do it with you. So pause the video now and try step 3 on your own. Welcome back. I hope that you tried it on your own. It went well. Let's see if you got it right. This one's a little bit harder. Okay, write the decimal as a fraction with a denominator of 100. Well, 0.5 is 5 tenths. If I add a 0 to this one, we could say it's 50 hundredths. So we always want to talk about it out of hundredths. To write that as a fraction, I would write it as 50 out of 100. Okay, 50 hundredths. How would I write that as a percent? Because I need to convert it from a fraction to a percent. I would write it as 50%. If you're still confused about something, please go back in the video and re-watch this part you're confused about. If you're still confused, please raise your hand and I'll come over and help. If you think you've got it all okay, try the U-tries on your own and check your answers. Okay, that's all for now. I'll see you later.